Hey everyone, welcome back to the Poplar Report. These reports are coming from you guys from all over the United States as well as around the world about what you guys are seeing on your store shelves. This is the most up-to-date information and aggregated from a whole bunch of you, letting us know what store shelves, what's missing, what products are going in short supply right now, and even a little bit about what's going on with the pricing. Before we get into that, let's jump first into Texas. There is a winter storm that's happening right now. The Texas Energy Regulator has issued a warning to all oil and gas companies in the region to let them know that there's potential for freeze-offs and that they need to be prepared for that. Of course, natural gas coming out of the ground has water vapor in it, and when it hits those cold pipes, it has a tendency to freeze, and it can build up to the point of closing up those pipes so that they can't get any natural gas out of the ground. Some of those go straight into power plants, and so that is very concerning because those power plants aren't going to have the natural gas they need in order to operate. Of course, as the cold temperatures drop, we will see power consumption and needs for electricity to rise. So as power plants may actually start coming offline because they can't get the natural gas, you also see the demand for those power plants to be operating. These are some of the things that we've seen in the past. So if you are in the Texas area, be prepared for potential blackouts, be prepared for the cold temperatures, of course, and natural gas issues out there. Or if you're in the oil and gas industry, be prepared for things like that too. All right, Lynn in north central West Virginia says local shop and save distilled water is in short supply, and the brand has changed to one that seems to leave some residue in my CPAP machine and is also 81 cents higher than the original brand. Chicken is in good supply, but the price is up. Yes, we're seeing chicken prices up across the board, aren't we? Hamburger is as expensive as roast is now. We're seeing these weird price fluctuations, aren't we? Where things that are normally more expensive are now cheaper, and we're seeing that all across the board. Eggs have gone through the roof and short supply like everywhere else. Cheese at the deli is almost $10 a pound. Lettuce is non-existent, and the lettuce spot has been filled with stuff that looks like turnip greens. So we're seeing them replacing products with other products that they want us to buy instead. And if you want to eat weeds, why would you pay lettuce-like prices? There is that question. Born Again Barbarian says, we went to 3 different grocery stores here in northern Maine a few days ago. They were all out of carrots. They did have a few bags of the pre-cut types of carrots, but no regular size carrots. So if you're in the New England area, do be aware that carrots may be in short supply. I haven't heard that widespread yet, but if you guys are seeing carrot shortages out there, let us know. You can always give us updates by popping a comment in the video of any video. Use the word update in the comment and give us some sort of geographical location and let us know what's missing, what's in short supply, whatever. You can also email me directly at poplarpreparedness@gmail.com. The says in Virginia, eggs are back up to $5.76 a dozen for large. Still almost nothing in pasta. Fruit and grain cereal bars, gallon distilled water, cold and flu, and children's meds. Dry cat food, as well as the produce is looking especially nasty, especially cucumbers. So that's not a good report for sure. If anyone else is in the Virginia area, let us know if you're seeing similar things. Egg prices at $5.76 a dozen is very high price. Not seeing that anywhere else outside like California, so hopefully things are getting better. Not sure where you're shopping, but JH in East Texas, Walmart is all stocked except for brown sugar. Overall, really good. Yeah, I'm not sure why brown sugar would be potentially out. I've heard of a couple spotty people mention brown sugar here and there, but it shouldn't really be an issue, and hasn't been an issue in a lot of places. So KD But we all need to come down there for Texas, one of those free states, to make sure we don't have those shortages. Seems to be going a lot better down there in some of those states. KD in rural central Missouri. Even the local Mennonite Bent and Dent store is having long sections of bare shelves, especially in the areas of canned beans, noodles, canned fruit, canned fish, and cereals. So the Bent and Dent does seem to be appearing on regular store shelves, and is just getting dropped in home deliveries, getting dropped in bags of people who are there for pickup. I've experienced that, and I've heard a number of you guys talking about that as well, that it seems like you get more bent and dented cans when you go for pickup and when you get home delivery. So when I'm getting my Keystone meats, I don't want bent or dented cans, so I always go in and get those off the shelf myself. So, Monkey Blue in southern Ontario, Canada, halfway between Niagara Falls and Toronto, almost no baby or toddler formula on the shelves at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a Loblaw's grocery store subsidiary. Also no over-the-counter infant or children's pain or cold meds. We're seeing the same thing with the over-the-counter meds here in the United States, but a lot of the areas seem to be getting a lot better with the baby formula. Here in Pennsylvania, things to be doing a lot better with the baby formula. That is a state-by-state thing here due to regulations in the United States, but I know some areas in the U.S. are having issues with the baby formula as well. But I don't know if that's a Canada-wide thing or not. Jimbo the Gym Bro says, in regional Victoria, Australia, we're seeing security guards at the Coles supermarket now. Probably to stop shoplifting as the cost of living goes up. Yeah, we're seeing that all over the U.S., more security barriers, that kind of stuff going in, and due to the shoplifting. It's rough out there. Dave at the Aldi in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia. No sugar. Lettuce is now the size of a softball. Never seen lettuce this small. On the lighter note, they had leftover Christmas spiral hams for 49 cents a pound. And Walmart has lots of dog food missing. So, the lettuce size keeps shrinking, of course. We're having issues with lettuce, amongst many other things. And that's a good price on ham. Mocha 82 in upstate New York. Went to Walmart yesterday morning. Frozen vegetables all seem fronted. No heavy cream at all. And very little half and half. Regular milk shelves seemed half full. Cereal seemed surprisingly full until I started looking at the dates. Had to move several boxes to get one that didn't expire in just a couple months. Do be checking those dates on things, folks. I know a lot of you have mentioned how you've taken things home, you've started to log them into your inventory system, only to realize how short dated those things are. Get into the practice of checking the dates, even on dry goods and everything like that, at the store to make sure things are still good. There may be another option on the shelf, whether it's a different variety or digging further back on the shelf to find more appropriately dated stuff. James in Auburn Hills, Michigan, has 2 dozen eggs for $6. That's actually a really good price, at least right now. Meat in the bins seemed a little thin, and Aldi has been out of frozen broccoli florets. Tried several stores. They did have canned wet cat food and corned beef hash in for a change. So that is good news out there on the corned beef hash and the cat food. Lenbo, egg update in northeast Pennsylvania. 1 dozen is $4.59. That's a little more of the prices I'm seeing here. Yeah. 18 packs don't last my shift at the store. We're only getting 3 cases delivery. And folks, we're hearing that all across the board, that there's just not enough eggs getting to the store shelves. And so it's causing not just price increases, but also egg outages, right? Cheesecake says Amish are selling eggs at $8 a dozen. They're selling laying hens at $25 a hen. This is kind of what we're seeing out there, and unfortunately, if you're planning on getting chickens at home, you may have missed the boat a bit because, you know, they used to be $3-4 a chick, and we're now hearing $15+ across the United States per chicks. There's just a shortage of chickens out there, just as there's a shortage of eggs. Go figure. The things that you're doing today do impact the opportunities that you're going to have tomorrow and the next day. This video is brought to you by Genesis Gold Group, and if you want to move your retirement funds from stocks and bonds over to gold, silver, and platinum, you might want to talk to Jonathan down in the description down below. Jaffa says Eggland's Best cage-free organic eggs are cheaper than my store brand. I also handle orders and still don't get Eggland's. Prices on everything have gone up really high. Notice people are buying baby formula in bulk, and when I do markdowns, I am surrounded by people buying things they can't afford. Just because it's on sale doesn't mean we should be buying it, right? Buy the things that you need and focus in your finances so that you're buying good things. I don't know about you, if there's any other evening Amazon shoppers out there where you might be up past your bedtime buying stuff on Amazon. I've made it a practice now that I don't buy big things in the evening. If I want it really bad, I put it in my shopping cart, but then I wait until the next day when I'm in the morning, I can decide whether or not that needs to be purchased or not. I seem to think a little more clearly once I've been awake for a couple hours in the morning. So that's a good practice that's helped me. But if you're trying to get your budget in order, you know, just really paying attention to where the money's going out so that you have money to spend on preps and on long-term investments like canned food and other foods. That's what I got for you today. If you have an update, pop it down in the comments down below. Use the word update. Give us a geographical location, or you can email it at poplarpreparedness@gmail.com. If you found this video useful or helpful, you might want to check out this video right here. I'll see you over there, or I'll see you guys later. Steve Poplar out.